Hello, so my name is Mattie Rivera, and I am going to share a life story, a personal experience. So, 1999, I was just stopped going to the U at the time, just kind of working, living with my friend Julia out in Apple Valley. She'd went to Hawaii with some friends of ours here in the cities to go visit another mutual friend of ours who happened to be stationed in the Navy out in Pearl Harbor. And so when she came back, she was dead set on moving to Hawaii. And so she begged and pleaded and, tried to talk anybody who would listen into moving to Hawaii with her. Nobody would do it. So finally, after about a month or so of listening to her, I said, fine, I will move to Hawaii with you if you stop talking about it. And she's like, really? Yes. So, okay. So we bought our plane ticket that night, one-way plane ticket to Hawaii that night, and had it hung up in our mirrors in our bathroom and to remind us every day. And we set up our mail to get forwarded down there and had all of our belongings that we wanted to take with us that seemed necessary, shipped down there. And we moved into this house in Aiea Heights on this big hill that overlooked all of Pearl Harbor. And it was gorgeous, beautiful. I mean, you couldn't even imagine, just like nothing I'd ever seen before in my life. And I was living there all of a sudden. Moved into this house with Leah and her then boyfriend and 6 other Navy guys. So it was like 9 of us living in this huge house on the hills. We were coming out of the woodworks as far as people sleeping on the couches and wherever people could be. One of those guys turns out to be the man that I married 2 years later, and have been married to ever since. We got married in October of 2001, and it has been quite a ride, from leaving Minnesota just to move to Hawaii because it's Hawaii, and to appease my roommate. I then married and I traveled all over. I lived in Seattle, Washington. From there, we moved to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where I had my son, my first child. From there, we moved to Pensacola, Florida, where I started my nursing career, stopped my nursing career, had a daughter, started my nursing career up again, and then finishing my nursing career in Pensacola. From Pensacola, we moved to literally the night of my graduation. I graduated, got in the car, which was already packed and loaded to go, and we drove to San Diego, lived in San Diego. After San Diego, we got out of the military, or we got out of the Navy, and moved to Minnesota, came back home, and am now finishing my bachelor's program for my nursing, and we are so happy to be back in Minnesota. Love the winter, complain about it, but love it. Love the fall. I'm just so glad to be back. So, in a 3-minute nutshell, there's my life. Thank you.